Hi, this is part one of the making a turtle video. So this is part of the kids pack. I've got written instructions in there as well, but you can follow along with this video as well. I've had to do it in two parts because my phone is running out of memory really badly. So this is the first part anyway. So we've got a small bowl. You can kind of find any bowl in the kitchen cupboard. That's just a nice little muesli sort of size. And I've got a bit of cling film. So what I'm going to do is line the bowl with the cling film, because whenever you're working inside moulds, if they're shiny moulds, so if they're made out of like plastic or made out of ceramic, then they're probably going to be shiny and the clay will stick straight to that. But if you put cling film in first, then obviously you can really release the clay really easily. So that's why we do that. Then we've got some air dry clay. So I'll probably use, so that's kind of the pack size that you'll get. I'll probably use about not even a quarter of that maybe. So I'll just pick some out, so about that much there. I'm gonna rip it in half. And then I'm just going to rip off small pieces of clay, roll them into balls. And they don't have to be the same size, it can be all different sizes if you want. But this is going to make the turtle shell. So if you want it nice and neat and even, then roll all the balls the same size. But if you want to put some pattern on there, you can kind of like do bigger balls and smaller balls and work patterns into it. We'll do a couple of small ones. And this air dry clay as well, you can leave it to dry for a few days or maybe a week or so. You'll notice when it goes dry, because it goes a lot whiter, it's like much lighter in colour, and it'll go hard rather than soft as this is now. And once that's at that stage, then you'll be able to paint it with just normal acrylic paints that you should probably have knocking around the house. And then if you wanted to go outside, you could put some sort of a clear sealant, like a waterproof sealant on it, and then that will happily sit outside. So, as I say, I've used about half of the lump of clay that I picked off there, so that's about 1/8 of the pack of clay that I'm using for the shell. But obviously it depends on the size of your bowl that you're using. If it's a smaller bowl, you'll use less. If it's a bigger bowl, you'll use more. And then I've kept the other bit just to the side there, and then that'll make the head and the legs and a tail maybe for it. But that'll be in the next video. Feel free to feedback as well, if there's any projects you want us to do, because you'll probably have spare clay left after these couple of projects as well. If there's anything you think, oh, I wouldn't mind making that, then just give us a shout and I'm sure I can figure it out for you. So my hands are really clay, mucky at the minute. I'm going to give them a real quick wash, because all these little bits that end up sticking to your pot and making it really messy. So 1 second and I shall be back. So I've got cleanish hands. Now the dogs have started to play as well. So that's a squeaking noise, that's Sally and Maggie. Try and talk by the top of them. Right, so get a ball, pop it in the centre there, push it down a tiny little bit, and then get one, push it next to it, keep working your way around. So this is where you can kind of make your own patterns up as well if you want to. And they don't have to be balls as well, there could be little coils, or there could be like sausages of clay. So you can see I'm just really lightly pushing them on and filling up the bowl there. So I need a few more. And it doesn't have to cover the whole bowl either, you can stop short if you want to. Just depends how big you want your turtle to be. So, I'll put another one there I think. And that'll probably do. But as I say, you keep going, put however many you want on. So I'm going to blend it in. Basically just grab a little bit of the ball and then pull it onto the next one down and smooth it in. It doesn't have to be perfect at first. You can just roughly go around, smooth across. Just get all those gaps filled in. So it looks quite rough there, but then I can get my fingers gone a bit snotty again, so I'm just going to wipe that off, have a clean finger, and then you can start smoothing it a bit more carefully. And it's actually easier when it's a bit drier as well. So what I might do is just leave it to dry for an hour or so and then come back to it, and then we'll start with the features, with the legs and the heads and everything. Thanks.